I'm going to be talking to you about Black Breastfeeding Week and why we need a Black Breastfeeding Week. We are having a Black Breastfeeding event in Dallas at 1831 Ewing Avenue. That is at the Recipe Juice Bar. We also need vendors, so if you are interested, please DM the Craftswoman. We would love to have you. We really do want birth workers, pregnant women, families, breastfeeding advocates to come out and learn about breastfeeding, network, meet other people. We'll also have some free getaways. So if you sell anything or you have any service that would be for pregnant women, postpartum women, women who are nursing, please contact the Craftswoman, DM the Craftswoman, or you can email contact@craftswoman.com. So I do want to let you know that Black Breastfeeding Week was created by Kimberly Seals Ehlers, Kidada Green, Anaya Sankodele, Ayoka. So those are the three ladies who created Black Breastfeeding Week. And if you go to their website, blackbreastfeedingweek.org, they're going to tell you why they created Black Breastfeeding Week. So I'm going to tell you 5 of the reasons that they say that we need this Black Breastfeeding Week. Number 1, there's a high Black infant mortality rate. Babies are born too soon, too small, too sick. And the CDC says that an increased rate of breastfeeding could decrease the infant mortality rate by 50%. The second reason is there are high rates of diet-related diseases like type 2 diabetes, asthma, childhood obesity. The third reason is lack of diversity in the lactation field. The fourth reason is a unique cultural barriers among Black women. And 5 is there are desert-like conditions in our community. So you can actually go to that website and read their reasons. So I wanted to just let you know their reasons, and I definitely agree with all of those reasons. So I want to expound, in my opinion, on why we need a Black Breastfeeding Week. First of all, breast milk is the best milk. It's superior. It is a complete food. Like, it has the perfect amount of nutrition for your baby. Your baby's getting the right amount of fats, calories, everything that they need. And if you just go to the stores and you look at infant formula and you read the ingredients of infant formula, you will not be able to pronounce a lot of the words that's in the formula. You can also see that there's a lot of sugar in the formula, which is relating to, that's what causes a lot of diabetes and childhood obesity. There are reports, as you can Google yourself, to see that the infant formula has unalived babies. I don't see any reports of breast milk unaliving babies. The cultural stigma that they were saying that we have with breastfeeding is because Black women in America during slavery were not allowed to feed their own babies, but they were forced to feed the slave masters' babies, which kept them alive because they were dying. So the Black woman's breast milk was able to keep them alive, and we were wet nurses and things like that. So there seems to be like an aversion a lot of times with breastfeeding in the Black community. Unfortunately, the women's breasts are sexualized so much, and we don't understand that the breasts actually provide food for babies, and it's the natural way to go. I don't really get how I've seen this new tradition of you wrapping up your breast to stop the milk, to dry up the milk, and then to go and buy something to give to your baby, when the creator, whoever you believe creates you, God, Most High, whatever, your body creates the perfect food for your baby. It's at the perfect temperature. You don't have to wash bottles. It's so convenient to breastfeed. It's so easy. Instead of getting up, boiling water to Make sure the bottles are clean and sanitized. Make sure the nipples of the bottles are clean and sanitized. Then you have your baby getting colic, gas, all these type of issues. There's so many things that the infant formula causes. So breast milk is always the number one choice. For me, it's the only choice. I have had a lot of the problems that people have. I also wrote in my last book, The Doggone Redemption 3, about breastfeeding and weaning and pumping. So if you want more information about that, you can order my book on my website, craftswoman.com, The Doggone Redemption 3. Because breastfeeding is so important that we need to do it. And I know most of the times when we're in the hospitals, the staff assumes that a black woman is not going to breastfeed because we have a lower rate of breastfeeding because it's not normalized. In my family, I didn't see anybody in my family breastfeed. I was the first one that I never saw anybody in my family do it. So I was the first one. Look, I got all the comments. I got all the comments from public, from family, from strangers, friends. You're not going to give that baby nothing else. How long are you going to do it? All that type of stuff. I still did it. Had so-called tongue tie issues, mastitis. So I just want to let you know that I've had all of the problems that people complain about, or they make excuses of why they can't breastfeed. To me, even if you have to go back to work, you can always pump. And there's so many type of pumps. Even if you are on Medicaid, Medicaid does give you free pumps. They also can give you free Pampers, free car seats. So you can get a free pump. And pumps are not expensive. I don't know how much the manual ones are, but I know like the least expensive one, they're like $40, $50. So there's no excuse. You can pump, you can store. You have to make it work. Breastfeeding is just a part of birth. It's just part of pregnancy. Like, you're going to have to feed your baby, and that's the best thing that you can feed your baby. Breast milk is so beneficial. Honestly, science don't even really know how beneficial it is. It improves your skin, the baby's skin, hair, eyes, their teeth, the way their teeth are made. That builds up their immunity, has stem cells in it. It affects the bones, brain health. And did you know that most millionaires have been breastfed? And millionaires that's relating to intelligence. A lot of millionaires are intelligent because they figured out how to make a lot of money. So a lot of geniuses, kid geniuses, are millionaire. Or have been breastfed. And yes, we have those people who babies were formula fed and they're geniuses and they're smart as well. Okay, so we have exceptions. But breastfeeding is going to be the best thing for your baby. You know, during those storms, there was just a storm in Houston. I remember the storm in Dallas a few years ago where people could not get to the stores to get milk to feed their babies, but they have the milk right in their bodies to feed their baby. I don't care about your diet. I don't really care about what you eat. Breastfeed. There's no exception to it. Make sure that you're eating a lot. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. So hey, breastfeeding literally saved lives. Because if those people who are stuck in storms are relying on going to the store to buy something to give to their babies, and their baby not make it, but if you breastfeed, your baby always has food. And it is not only the nutritional benefit. Your babies will also receive emotional benefits. Like they'll be able to handle stress better. They'll be able to cope better. They won't have a lot of the detachment, abandonment issues that a baby may have when they are not getting breastfed. So I would like for you all, if you're in Dallas, to come out to Black Breastfeeding Week event. And we're not going to listen to those people who say that Black Breastfeeding Week is racist and why isn't there whatever other race. that they need their own week. We're not even going to address that, but it's evident that we definitely need to be breastfeeding more, and we want you all to come out. If you're in Dallas, if you're in the DFW area, look, Recipe has some of the best food, the best juices, smoothies, totally healthy, that you can grab. So you can come out there, you can have something to eat, you can shop with the vendors. There'll be people selling all different types of stuff, and we will be announcing the vendors and what they will be selling as we get closer to the date, so that you'll know what to expect. You can also, it's open space for your children to run around, play, meet other children, and there'll be activities for them to keep them busy while you meet other people and get the lactation support that you need at the event, get the education. And also, we don't talk enough about weaning. Weaning can be a struggle. Weaning can be way more, to me, it's harder than actually breastfeeding. Once you get that baby latched on, it's on from there. But when it comes to weaning, sometimes it can be difficult. So we can talk about weaning, different type of transitional foods. I'm not a supporter of baby foods. It's just better to cook your own food. Blend up some fruits and stuff for your baby. It's better to give them that when you're transitioning from breast milk to solid food.